Optimus Prime. Siege Optimus Prime.
Countdown to extinction. All hands to combat.
So, with it not only being the 40th anniversary of the franchise, but also with us getting a Commander Class G1 Optimus on the way in the Studio Series later this year, most likely at least, I felt it would be pretty prudent to compare our two most recent cracks at a G1 Universe flat-nose cab Optimus. Those being, well, Siege and Earthrise, obviously. When it comes to the aesthetics, Earthrise Optimus and Siege Optimus are relatively similar, but it really depends on the sort of thing you're looking for on which is better. Earthrise Prime pulls off the aesthetics of the classic MP10 look flawless, while Siege puts a war-torn cyberpunk spin on the classic Optimus, ironically making it easy for me to imagine this as an Optimus who's awoke to a slightly more futuristic Earth, rather than anything Cybertronian. Or, like, if the Tron setting experienced the Mad Max apocalypse. Now, the head sculpts are nearly identical, but that's another tidbit here. I've actually swapped the heads of my Siege and Earthrise Primes. I felt like the more shadowed look without the silver backing paint on the face just felt more fitting for the younger, slightly more right-in-the-moment, violent version of Optimus, while the one with the silver, it really made the blue pop and gave a friendlier gaze, sort of reflecting the sort of wisdom he would have gained in the process of the war. You know, the sort of be strong enough to be gentle philosophy behind Optimus Prime. When it comes to their accessories, the first thing to compare is, of course, their ion blasters. While Siege's is a little more friendly with the weaponizer play pattern, having a hole in the top and everything, it's also really hollow. And if you wanted a more filled out and impressive blaster, you would have had to have gotten the Centurion drone pack, which that thing sold out in like 2 minutes. So good luck. Now, Earthrise's in comparison is a little too stubby in my opinion, but looks more than right. And it is pretty easily stored away. And while you have to go to a third party for an axe solution for your Earthrise Prime, Siege came with his own axe that was also a shield. Mine here is painted up and decaled slightly. Not the happiest with the paint job, but hey, and the insignia has worn a little, but honestly that just adds to the look. And, you know, where Siege gets his axe, Earthrise gets the Matrix of Leadership. And a box. Okay, I'm being a little harsh on the trailer. It does fold out into a pretty kick-ass mobile battle station. But without a roller to interact with it, it feels a little lacking. While all of us longtime fans know to fill up the trailer with other little guys and go nuts with it, I feel like including Roller here could have encouraged play and purchase of other Micromasters in the line. Hell, maybe the Micromasters might not have flopped so hard if you were advertising the play pattern with Optimus. That said, though, the Combat Deck's 5mm ports are a little close to the edge to really make the most out of them. Which is a bit of a shame. If the box was just like a couple inches bigger, it would have been great. And I guess if you really want to, you can hook the auto launcher to Prime's back for some reason. Moving on to the Prime's articulation. Both Primes really do have a fantastic range of motion in the arms. They're able to T-pose, make use of a butterfly joint, and spin the arms around 360 degrees. Though Earthrise does it just a tad bit better, and a bit more cleanly. Earthrise also has articulated hands. They can also both do the splits, have fantastic knee motion and rotation, waist joints, and, well, a toe bed. You can get either into almost any dynamic pose you might want, but Earthrise does do it the best, honestly. Now let's check out those trucks. Let's start with Siege. Prime actually surprised me a bit. It had been so long since I'd transformed him last, I was pretty pleasantly surprised by how intricate the leg transformation really was. And the truck look in the end really is a beast of a machine. It's 100 tons of a workhorse pounded out into a young and violent warhammer, with Tron lines. I do really like it. And you can get a really cool battle train look by really armoring him up, and it looks even cooler when he's pulling Earthrise Prime's trailer. And of course, he does roll brilliantly. Now let's head off to Earth. While all of Siege's complexity was in his legs, with Earthrise it's all in the tits. Panels unfurling in unique but fun ways to take Prime from his chiseled robot hero physique to, well, a truck. The storage for his gun is a little finicky under the carriage, and yeah, you can store it inside the trailer, but not if you want to still use it to haul a little buddy. Now aesthetically, Earthrise Prime's truck compared to Siege's does give off that same sort of vibe I thought of in comparing their robot modes. While Siege is young, fast, angy, the classic truck cab gives a sort of friendly and simple look, an energy that comes with wisdom. Now, of course, he can pull his trailer, and you know, he rolls really damn well. Shock and awe, I know. Between the two cabs, I do think I like Siege a tad more in terms of how cool it looks. It's vehicle mode anyway. I actually prefer the robot mode of Earthrise just a bit more than Siege. Vehicle mode though, I like Siege more. What can I say? Now obviously these boys are both super ready to play with blast effects. But while Siege's stand hole is too small for most stands, he's a bit of a tight app that way really, Earthrise's works perfectly. So you can get a bit more bang for your buck when it comes to blast effects with him. Overall though, they're both great figures. I would definitely recommend picking them both up if you can. But if you can't, and the chips are down, go for the Earthrise one. With how good these two are, who knows what they'll be adding with that Studio Series 86 Commander. Let's chat about it in the comments.